What's up, everybody? Robert here, and I'm going to show you how to utilize AI to create unlimited videos. And it doesn't matter what industry you're in. It doesn't matter if you're in e-commerce. It doesn't matter if you're an info product business, if you have restaurant, if you have a nail salon, if you run an airport. It doesn't matter what business that you're in. You should be utilizing this, what I'm about to show you today. You need to be utilizing it, and if you're not utilizing it, you are going to get left behind. Okay, and I'm not one of those doom and gloom type people that talk about all of these new things that pop out and say, if you don't do this, you're gonna get left behind. If you don't do that, you're gonna get left behind. But I do take this one as a big one. It's almost like social media or the internet. These were big things, and as businesses, if you didn't get into social media, if you didn't get into the internet, you probably got left behind. You're definitely not watching this video because this video is on the internet. So it's the same thing going forward with AI. It's not a doom and gloom situation, or just to scare you. It is real. You have to be getting into this. But the cool thing about it is that once you learn about it, once you see how simple it is, and once you let the walls down and understand how valuable this is to your business, it's actually pretty exciting. You get to create amazing content. Now imagine this. Imagine, for those of you who have never used AI, imagine being an amazing artist. I know a lot of us, we always say, oh, I wish I could play the guitar, or I wish I could be this great artist, or wish I could be this great poet, or I wish I could dance this way, or do this or do that, right? Well, AI will give you the power to do those things that you've always wished you could do, like creating amazing videos, like writing amazing content, like creating video content with voiceovers where you're never even talk. These are almost like dreams come true to a lot of people, to a lot of business owners, and AI is what makes that happen. Okay, so that's enough of the introduction. Let's just jump right into this. This is what we're going to cover in the training today. And don't worry about that headline script. I don't know why it's there. Probably because I meant that the first thing that we're going to do is scripts. We're going to create our scripts with ChatGPT. ChatGPT is a chat AI platform, and you chat with an AI just as you would chat with your husband, wife, brother, sister, son, daughter, whatever, using Facebook or using SMS. It's the same exact concept. You're just chatting with them. And so if we're going to use ChatGPT to get some content pieces, which we are, we just want to keep in mind that we're going to talk to this AI as if we would talk to an employee or to anybody else where we just want to get some sort of content back. And that's why I love ChatGPT, and I'm going to show you this tool today. And then creating voiceovers with Fleeky. Fleeky is a tool. There's a lot of tools out there. There's actually better ones than Fleeky, but I like Fleeky because you can try it out for free and get used to it before you jump into the other ones. And basically what you do is we're going to copy the copy or the text that we get from ChatGPT. We're going to pop it over in Fleeky. We're going to pick a voice, and then that voice is going to be a realistic AI generated voiceover, right? And then so what we're going to do is we're going to download that audio file. Once we have that audio file, we're going to go over to Canva to create our videos. Now, I'm not a big fan of Canva, or at least I haven't been a big fan of Canva, but recently I became a big fan of Canva because once this AI stuff started to boom and we started looking at creating this massive amount of videos with a few clicks of a button, Canva became the tool that we chose to do this because it makes it very easy. And I'm going to show you that, and you'll agree that it's totally worth the $20. Even though that this is the only thing I use Canva for, I pay the $20 for the premium account. You're going to need that to be able to make these videos, at least in bulk, the way we're going to show you. All right, and then the fourth app that we're going to talk about here is Captions. Captions is a mobile app, and you basically take your video. We're going to take our video with our audio from Canva. We're going to download it, and we're going to take it over to Captions, which, because our video has our audio on it, Captions will caption the video, and it'll allow us to create creative, nice looking captions, not just boring, ugly captions that we normally find on videos, but these are nice, very creative and good looking captions, and they're created by AI. They emphasize words with AI. They put emojis with AI, and so I absolutely love this tool, and so we're going to utilize it for our video captions. And that way, when people are seeing the video, if they don't have their volume on for whatever reason, maybe they're watching it at work or in school when they shouldn't be, so they don't have their volume on, they still see the captions and they still get the content that's on the video, right? So we want to make sure that we have captions, and then we're going to create a video description with ChatGPT, including hashtags, meaning that we're going to make this video assuming we're going to upload it as a YouTube short. You could do it on TikTok, you could do it as a reel, no matter where you're going to do it, but we're going to do it as if we're doing a YouTube short. And so we're going to get that video description and some hashtags. ChatGPT is going to give that to us, and we're going to make that post, okay? Now, in addition to this is all the cool stuff I'm going to walk you through. But in addition to this, I'm going to show you how to create viral product videos from hot content, and where you could actually create unlimited amount, or at least a bulk amount. I don't want to say unlimited because then it gets a little bit messy, but you could create bulk amount of video with just a few clicks of a button, utilizing AI and utilizing Canva and utilizing all the stuff that we talked about here. Okay, so this is really, really good stuff. Now, I want to ask you guys for a favor. You guys are always asking. I'm getting asked all of the time. I've been training for about 10 years now on internet marketing. I'm just asked all the time, Robert, can you just put this on YouTube and just put it out there for free? There's always people that are asking for stuff for free. So I made this content free. I put it out here. And what I'm going to ask you for you guys to do right now is, if everything I've told you so far sounds exciting, it sounds good, it sounds like something that you want to get yourself to learn and get yourself into, then make sure that you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you click like underneath this video. Make sure that you say something in the comments saying, let's go, let's do this, whatever you want. Engage with this video, because I love putting out content. I love teaching. I have hours and hours and hours. I mean, probably thousands of hours of content across all of my video platforms. And a lot of the stuff is just locked up because, one, it's a lot of stuff gets old, but two, we put this out there for our small communities. These are our paying members. These are people that have come into our communities and have paid a lot, and so I don't put out a lot of free content. However, I do want to start doing that a lot more, so the only thing I ask is for you guys in return, engage with the videos. If I'm going to put this stuff out there, then at least engage with it, okay? All right, before getting started in ChatGPT, I want to show you this necklace, because we're actually going to, as I walk you through all of this content, we're going to end up in the end over here making a video for a viral product. And so I want to show you where we're going to start, or where we're going to end up before we actually get started. So back over here, looking at this image, this is a mushroom necklace. It's got 3 little mushrooms here. It's got some little stones on it. And this is just a cute little necklace. And so what we want to do is we want to make a marketing video that talks in native content, or appears to be native content, but then introduces this product, right? So we don't want to introduce the product right away. We want to introduce some sort of native content that's going to attract the seller or the buyer, that's going to get their attention, and then we're going to surprise them with a sneak attack by introducing the product. Okay, and we're going to do that in a short video, maybe a 15, or not maybe, but in a 15-second video. Now with ChatGPT open, as I said, it's just a chat platform. You're going to talk to it just like you would your friend. And so what I wanted to do was get it to start thinking about the magicalness of mushrooms, and mushrooms as a topic for it to think about and talk about. That's kind of what I'm trying to do here, is I'm training my AI. I'm training the AI here to start thinking about mushrooms and get its mindset in mushrooms, okay? Now, normally over here on the left-hand side, you'd have saved chats over here, but you can see right here, there's a message that it's not working, it's broken, check back soon. What that is you would have chats here on individual topics, and on each topic you have a conversation, and you're training the AI to remember all of that information. It remembers it throughout the conversation. So if you call on something later on, it remembered that, right? So what I'm doing is I'm trying to get it to think about some interesting things about mushrooms. And so we're going to make it appear to be native by talking about interesting facts, something that they would normally, like the user or the viewer would normally see in their news feed or in their story feed or in their reel feed, right? And so I asked it about 15 interesting facts about mushrooms. It gave me 15 interesting facts. Now, I'm not going to read through them. I just liked the first one. The first one just kind of made sense to me. Mushrooms are not plants or animals, but a separate kingdom of life called fungi. Now, the thing about that is, remember, we're trying to sell a product. And the reason why I like this is because it actually resonates or there's a connection between this concept that mushrooms are not plants or animals, but a separate kingdom of life called fungi. In other words, they're a separate breed of their own. They're a separate entity of their own. They're this separate species of their own, right? And that's the message that we want to have for the wearer of the necklace. The person that wears the necklace, they're special. They're separate. They're not like everybody else. They're separate. They're magical, just like this magical mushroom, right? And that's the message that we wanted to convey. I mean, as soon as I read this, that's what clicked in my head, that it would be great. It would just be a great message. And so I said, down here, I says, I really like this one. Mushrooms are not plants or animals, but a separate kingdom of life called fungi. We are selling a mushroom necklace using a video. I need 10-second audio script saying relating that fact to the person who wears this necklace. They are a kingdom of their own. Write a mystical, passionate tone. keep the script under 12 seconds when read aloud. So I'm kind of I'm telling it what I want. I want a script. I said 10 seconds here. I said 12 seconds here. I just wanted to reiterate, that's my rough number. Make some relationship between the wearer of the necklace and this fact up here. And this is what it gives me. As you wear this magical mushroom necklace, remember that mushrooms are not mere plants or animals, but a wondrous kingdom of their own. They thrive in dark, hidden places. Now, this is good, but I didn't want it to start off with the necklace because we're going to surprise them with the necklace, right? So this is great, but don't compare this fact about mushrooms to, but it doesn't compare this fact about mushrooms to the person wearing the necklace. I don't know what's going on there. As you wear the enchanting necklace, know that you are part of the unique kingdom. Start with the fact first, make it magical, then mention the necklace and how it relates. So I guess this is where I was telling it to put the necklace after the fact. Right, so it's giving me, we're just having a conversation, right? And this is all I'm trying to show you. You can pause this to read, you can pause the video to read through this, but what I'm trying to show you is it's just a conversation, right? I said start with the fact first, making it magical, then mention the necklace and how it relates. And here's the thing, a lot of people think they're going to type into ChatGPT and they're just going to get some results like it's Google or something like that, like it's just going to pop you out something that's perfect. It doesn't work that way. Even Google doesn't work that way. This, you have to have a conversation with it, and it's actually great. It's better than something like Google because you can have a conversation with it, all right? And you can explain things a little bit more. So here it rewrote it. Did you know that mushrooms are not plants or animals, but a mystical kingdom of their own? Their power and resilience are truly enchanting, and just like mushrooms, this necklace embodied magic and wonder. As you wear it, let it remind you of the extraordinary world we live in, and the many mysteries waiting to be discovered. So I was like, this is perfect. Now give me a video description. Like this was going to be my audio script, right? My voiceover script, right? Remember back here, creating scripts with ChatGPT. This is an audio script, right? So now I have that audio script, right? Before we go on and look at the rest of the stuff we did with ChatGPT, I would copy that audio script. And remember, I come over to Flicky. Remember back here, Flicky is our voiceover tool. So we come over to Flicky, and I just created a file in Flicky, and you just, in your account, in your studio, you're just going to go to create new file. And I just pasted this in here when it opened up this window. I just pasted this in here, the description that I got over here from ChatGPT, or the audio, and then it gave me audio in the tone of Sarah. Now I could change the tones. I could change the voice, right? There's different voices, and I don't know if we're going to be able to hear this with my on this computer, but let's just try it out. Look at what Sarah sounds like. I thought that this one was good. I really like Sarah. There's a few that I like, and there are other platforms, but again, this one's free, easy to use, and cheap to get started anyways. So hit play. Let's hear what it sounds like.
Did you know that mushrooms are not plants or animals, but a mystical kingdom of their own? Their power and resilience are truly enchanting.
All right, so we don't need to finish it. That was awesome. We already like it. So what you're going to do is you're going to click on these three dots and then click on download. All right. Now, once you have it downloaded, then we're going to go on to the next step, right? We have ChatGPT for the script. We take that script over to Flicky. We get our voiceover. Then we go over to Canva and we begin making the video. So let's do that now. All right, so I have Canva open, and as I told you, I do have a premium account. I recommend having a premium account, even if it's only for this. It's 100% worth it. It's a million times worth it. What we're going to do is we're going to create a video, and we're going to create a story format video for YouTube. And you could scroll down here and you could choose any of these templates. I just went over here to templates, and you could go to video templates, and you could explore any of the templates that you want. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come up here to create design, and I'm going to click on YouTube Shorts, or just search on it. This is a common one for me, so I'm just on YouTube Shorts, and it gives me this blank canvas here, this blank template. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over down here, because I'm selling a mushroom product. I want to find a mushroom video, so I'm going to type in mushroom and just search it. And actually, I want to come over to elements, not in templates. I'm in the wrong one. And I'm going to do the same thing, mushroom, and search it here, and I'm going to click on video, and I'm going to scroll down and just see if there's anything good here that will catch people's attention and is just great for video content. Some of these that are colorful, that are dark, might work. And see, it has a crown over here. You need Canva Pro, but get it. It is 100% worth it. That video is 18 seconds. That one might work. Let's see if there's any more. Let's just keep scrolling down. I like these growing ones. These will really capture people's attention. Ooh, this is a good one with a bunch of them growing. But we also want color, or we just want it overall captivating. Um, let's see. We should be. Ooh, this is a nice colorful one here. I'm gonna click on that one. Let's see what happens here. Oh, it's just bugs moving around on it. That looks. The colors are great, but the video is not all that. So I would just normally scroll through there, but because I've done this before and I already have a video, I'm just gonna click on the one that I had here, and I'm just gonna expand this video out and make it the entire size, take up the full screen, and there, boom, there it's right in the middle. And I'm gonna hit play and just see what it does. Now, if you notice down here, it's 30 seconds long. I don't want a 30-second long video. I only want a video that's maybe 15 seconds long. But notice that they're growing, they're sprouting. That's what's happening there. Let's go ahead and just shrink this down a little bit, though. Let's make this video maybe 6 seconds long or 10 seconds long or maybe 12. Well, actually, let's do this. Let's go ahead and grab our audio now. Now that we have somewhat of a video there, what we want to do is we want to grab our audio and we'll just bring our audio onto here and drag it to your uploads. And it's going to show up in the uploads, and it's uploading here, Fleeky Mushrooms. Now, this is a download that I just downloaded from Fleeky. And then I'm going to just drag this over here and just drop it right in the front. Now, notice that my audio goes on. My audio is actually longer than what I really wanted it to be. Let's make my audio as far as it'll let us take it out there. And it'll tell us, okay, so that's how long our audio is 19 seconds long. So that's okay because the audio will actually get cut up a little bit, I think. It will be a little bit shorter. We could actually make it shorter. We're not going to edit it here, but we're going to make it shorter in our voice over app, okay? And it'll be able to cut off. You can see those blanks in there. It'll cut off some of those blanks. But let's just get a good look at how it would look. I just played it right now.
Did you know that mushrooms are not plants or animals, but a mystical kingdom of their own?
So there we go. Now we have our video going. The mushrooms are growing there. I don't know if this would be the best one, but I like that it has the black up at the top there. And the reason why I like that it has a black up there is because that's where we're going to put our transcripts, our captions, and they're going to look really nice right up there. Okay. But what's happening is that you see where probably around right here in this audio, this is where it's going to start talking about the product. I think maybe. Let's check it out.
As you wear it, let it remind
nope,
you
it starts right here.
And just like mushrooms, this necklace embodies magic
right here. So what we'll do is bring this video down to that spot. And then what we'll do is we'll add it, or no, delete that, Control Z. We're going to duplicate this, Control Z, Control V. And then we're going to bring them together. I don't know why this is happening like that. Hold on, let's make sure that it's right. Just want to make sure there's no gap there, that they're actually touching. Cool, it is. So it's going to move back. Just make sure it's one long video continuing. Watch what happens.
Just like mushrooms, this necklace embodies magic and wonder.
Okay, cool.
Let it remind you of the
so now we're going to shorten this up to get to the end of that video right there, about right there, or the end of the audio. And so now we have two sections, the same video, but two sections of that video. Now this first section, or the first section right here, is going to be all about the, if you listen to the audio, it's all about the mushrooms. Listen to it.
Mushrooms are not plants or animals, but a mystical kingdom of their own. Their power and resilience are truly enchanting.
So,
and just like mushrooms.
So right when it says just like mushrooms, it's going to shift over to something. And what we want it to shift over is to images of our product necklace. So go over to elements and I'm going to type in frame, click on frame, and then I'm going to click over here, see all, and I'm going to find maybe a square one because I have some square images. So I'll just grab, well, this one has a square, but it has a light wave to it. So we'll just use this one. And I'm just going to drop that in there like right there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in text. I'm going to go heading. And I'm going to move that heading up. Let me just grab it and move it up. And then I'm going to grab subheading. And I'm going to leave that right there. And I'm going to leave my image right there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this heading and I'm going to make it maybe like 75 because we want to make it small enough to where if it takes up more room, it'll still fit, right? It takes up more room than the text that's already there. So you'll see what I mean by that in a minute. So I'm going to shorten that one up too to 45. And then I'm going to move that up. Now, again, up here, our captions are going to be going.
This necklace embodies magic and wonder.
Oops. Back over here in the beginning, our captions are going to be going. All right here, our captions are going to be going right here on the screen somewhere. And then all of a sudden, it's going to shift into this where it's going to show our product and have a headline and subheadline. And it's going to be about a 20-second long video. It'll end right here. It'll be a 19 second long video, at least to start. We'll shorten it up. We'll speed it up if we have to. We'll do whatever we need to. But at least for now, that's what we're starting with. Okay. So now keeping in mind that my captions are still going to go here, I don't know if I really want that image there. I think I want the image. I think I'll bring my image down right here is what I'll do. And maybe expand it. We'll still leave that background there, the background video there, but let's just bring this down. Maybe it's about right there. And that way my captions can still go right in here and look good, look clean on that black background. You'll see what I mean by that. All right. So now we have a template for our video, at least. We don't have video done. We have our audio in there. We have our spots for our video, or excuse me, our image, and then our headline and our subheadline, but we don't actually have anything there. So what I want to do now is show you how to take this video. Say this is one long video that's 20 seconds long. How do we make like 20 versions of this? How do we make 30 versions of this? And I'm going to show you how very easily. We could keep the same video, the same audio, but change the headline, the subheadline, and the images, right? And you don't have to do it the same way I did it. You could mix it up. You could put the images first, right? You could shift this around to where this part shows first, right? And then it shows this part, right? You could mix it up however you want. But I'm going to show you how we do it. We first introduce some sort of organic content that gets their interest. That's what the first slide is about, and then it introduces the product. All right. Now, here's the other thing that you got to do on Canva. In order to make this dynamic, what we want to do so that we could duplicate this and make 100 copies of this video, but with different headline, different subheadline, and different images, we actually have to use this bulk create over here. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this bulk create because I'm going to show you what we're going to do and what we need. So I'm going to click on enter data manually. And what this is going to do is it's going to open up this table here where I could type in description. Or no, we didn't have description. We had a headline, sub, headline, and then image. Okay. Now I can make this, I could add as much here as I want. I could add all these columns. I could keep going down and add more and more columns. But I'm going to only add 2 for the sake of time and just show you how to make 2 videos out of this, two versions of this video. But if you added 50 rows down here, you'd make 50 videos, right? And you would basically add in your headline, your subheadline, and then your image. So what I'm going to do is I have images already uploaded. I'm just going to select on those 2 images. And what you would do is you would just upload them into Canva and you would just select them here already. And then for my headline and my subheadline, watch what I do. I'm going to come back over to Canva. And I told Canva to give me the video description. We got that. We'll come back to that. But I told Canva, it says, now great, for my video, I need headline and subheadline. Give me a bunch of them in a table is basically what I told it to do. And so it gave me the table with a headline, table with a subheadline. And then the headline is Mushroom Magic, Enchanted Kingdom. The subheadlines are Embrace Enchanting World of Mushrooms, Tap into the mystical power of nature-inspired jewelry, right? Those are the headlines and subheadlines. So what I would do is I'm just going to copy this whole thing, just copy it like that, highlight it, copy it, Control C. And then what I would do is I'd come back over to Canva, and I'm just going to click in this first field, that headline field, and Control V. Boom. It pasted it in there. It would do that if I had 50 columns in there, and it would be just fine. So I'm going to click on Done. Now it has my data, and it has my fields. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here to Headline, right-click, Connect Data, Headline. Subheadline, right-click, Connect Data, Subheadline. Image, right-click, Connect Data, Image. See these checks are all checked? What I'm going to do is I'm going to click Continue. And then it's going to bring you to this page right here where it has the lists separated by columns. This is the columns of the CSV. And you just want to make sure that everything is there. So I have 3 columns, the headline, subheadline, and then the image column. So those are both there. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit Generate 2 pages. And pages is basically video. So it's making 2 videos for me. So video 1 is going to be here. That's the first part of it. And then this is the second part. Mushroom Magic, Embrace the Enchanting World of Mushrooms. And then video 2 is this is the first part. And then this is the second part with this right here. Now you could add in things like transitions like animation, so I could click on that and I could add in an animation and make it come, fade in like that. Add in animations, make it fade. I could have did that back on my template back here on the original template, and that way when I duplicated and generated the 2 pages, it would have had all of those animations and all of that in there. I'm not getting into that in this video. This isn't a design video or video design. This is just talking about how to utilize AI. You want to get creative on your own and learn how to do this on your own even better than what I showed you here. All right, but I have my 2 videos here. Both videos are ready. And if I go over here and I hit share and I go click on download, it's going to have all of these pages, 4 pages, because remember the page 1, page 2, that makes it video 1, page 3, page 4, that makes it video 2. It's going to have them all selected. What I want to do is unselect them all, and then for the first video, I'm just going to click on done, download, and I'm going to download that, and then I'd go back through and download the next one as well.
Did you know that mushrooms are not plants or animals, but a mystical kingdom of their own? Their power and resilience are truly enchanting. And just like mushrooms, this necklace embodies magic and wonder. As you wear it, let it remind you of the extraordinary world we live in and the many mysteries waiting to be discovered.
All right, so I have the Captions app open on my phone here, and I'm just going to click on import, and I'm going to select my video right up here.
Did you know that mushrooms are not
and there
plants
it goes.
or animals,
It's all
but a
ready. I'm going to
mystical
click
kingdom
on
of their
done.
own?
I don't need to trim it, but you could trim it if you wanted to. I'm going to continue
Did you
with
know
video.
that mushrooms are not
And
plants
then
or animals,
AI
but a mystical
emphasis,
kingdom
I
of
leave
their
that
own?
on. I don't use the AI
Their power
curse
and resilience
sensor.
are
That's if
truly
you cuss it, it'll
enchanting.
just cut those out.
And
Then we'll
just
go ahead
like
and hit
mushrooms,
proceed
this
with
necklace...
English. And it's going to take a minute here. It's going to upload it. It's going to take some time. It takes probably about a minute to get through the full process, and it'll have the video done and start showing you the captions. So just give it some time to do that.
Did you know that mushrooms are not plants or animals, but a mystical kingdom of their own?
There it goes.
Their power and resilience are truly enchanting. And just like mushrooms,
Watch
this necklace embodies
the necklace
magic
popped
and
up
wonder.
right there.
As you wear it, let it remind you of the
So this is pretty cool. Now
animals?
here's our captions right there. Remember I told you about these captions? Pretty cool captions, right?
but a mystical kingdom of their own.
Look at that. Nice,
Their
right?
power and resilience are...
If we go back,
Mushrooms
look,
are not
mushrooms,
plants
it
or
has the
animals.
mushroom.
Did you know that mushrooms are not
mushroom,
plants or animals,
emoji
but a
right there.
mystical kingdom of their own?
So now, here's the thing. We could just leave it just at that. I mean, it is just nice just like that. But what I want to show you how to do is you could actually edit more of what's going on here. So first thing, let's click on this auto edit here in the middle, and it says AI captions. We want that. AI eye contact. We don't need that. AI trim. Let's go ahead and click on that this time because we want to get rid of some of those blank spaces. Remember I said we're going to get rid of those blank spaces. It's not always perfect with that. Sometimes it messes up the captions, but let's go ahead and try it out. And then AI emphasis, I like that on. Auto censor, we'll leave that off. Auto emojis, we'll leave that on. And you can check the settings there on your own. But I'm going to close this out.
Kingdom of their own. Their power and resilience are truly enchanting. And just like mushrooms, this necklace embodies magic and wonder. As you wear it,
it got rid of the pauses in between of each one of those sections. So that worked out really good. So boom, we got there. Now let's edit the style a little bit. Now I like that style right there. That's my normal style. But we could go ahead and choose different. Let's go ahead and choose a different preset. And let's go through these. Maybe like a retro one. Any of these retro ones we like. Let's see. I like maybe Broderick. Use the Broderick one. We can click on edit and punctuation. I'm not going to go through each piece of this and what each piece does, but there's one thing I want to turn off. I don't like the auto rotate. So I'm going to find where that's at. Here it is, auto rotation. There. I like it going straight across. Active color. Yeah, we'll do that. And then let's do. I think we'll just leave it. We'll probably just leave it at that. We'll just hit the check mark. Boom. We're going to go ahead and click on that, hit done, and boom, it's there. Now let's go ahead and zoom it in a little bit, make it big, and get it like right there in the dead center, somewhere right there. And then hit play.
Kingdom of their own. Their power and resilience are truly...
Oh, we got to make it a little bit bigger. I don't know why it's not really fitting in there. Oh, I think I know why. So let's go back to style and hit edit. And then lines per page, 2, punctuation or pause. That's where it's breaking up. Time sometimes is better, but it makes it really small. Punctuation or pause. Let's just go with that. And let's see. I guess we'll just stay with that one. I didn't like how it was showing up there, but there we go. Maybe it'll look better if we just get it outside of those lines. I just don't want that text to be cut off. let's make sure none of that text is cut off. So what we're going to do is grab that little dial, just walk it through and see what happens. All right, look at that. None of that text is getting cut off. It doesn't look like extraordinary, just goes right to the edges. So it does get cut off. It probably will get cut off on some phones maybe, but just leave it there. So we can make some other edits here. We can edit the format, color, and whatnot, but we're not. We're just going to leave it how it is, and we're going to go ahead and click Save, and Save Project, HD, 30 frames per second, export to camera roll, and then it's exporting. Once I have that, now I can upload it to YouTube as a YouTube short.
Did you know that mushrooms are not plants or animals, but a mystical kingdom of their own? Their power and resilience are truly enchanting. And just like mushrooms, this necklace embodies magic and wonder. As you wear it, let it remind you of the extraordinary world we live in, and the many mysteries waiting to be discovered.
So ChatGPT is still down today. There's something going on over here, and so we lost our chat. And so I'm going to start from scratch, and I'm going to show you, even if you have to start from scratch, how you could pick up where you left off. And so what I did is I grabbed this script that we had over here from Fleeky, and I'm going to come back over here to ChatGPT. I'm going to say, this is a video script for YouTube. Give me a short description with hashtags to go with the video. Keep it under 100 characters, and then total actually. And then I'm going to go right here, paste, boom, and then boom, there it is. They gave us this as our video description, and it gave us these as our hashtags. So what we're going to do is now we're going to go back over to mobile. I'm going to take my video, I'm going to take these hashtags and this text, and we're going to upload this over to YouTube, at least show you what it would look like if we did. All right, so let's do that. Okay, so we have everything complete. We have our description for our video, and we have our video. So what I'm going to do is over on YouTube on my mobile phone. Remember, you have to do this on your mobile phone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the middle button right here, that plus icon, and create short. And then from here, we're going to select the icon down on the bottom so we can select the video that we just made.
Did you know that mushrooms are not plants or animals, but a mystical kingdom of their own?
And so then what we're going to want to do next is we're going to want to add some sounds. I'm going to click on Add Sound there. And there is different types of sounds. There's music. There is just instrumental. You could choose whatever it is you want. For this one, I'm just going to choose some sort of instrumental if I could find one. Let's see, some maybe... So what I'm going to do is for this one, I'm probably going to pick on like indie alternative, since that's kind of the genre that this is. And I don't know, maybe they have something on mushrooms in here. I'm not sure. But what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and pick something, maybe like Happy Face. Let's just click on a few of these.
Bad for me.
But what we don't want is...
Dolce.
We don't want something that's going to cover up
to the class.
our audio.
Okay? Hi, my name's Dolce.
Let's see. Can we find one? Let's go back out of the indie. Maybe we could go into here. Oh, maybe that metamorphosis. What's metamorphosis? What's that? I don't know what it is. Let's check it out. Let's hit select.
Did you know that mushrooms are not plants or animals, but a mystical kingdom of their own? Their power and resilience are truly enchanting.
So the
and just like
metamorphosis is
mushrooms,
just background
this
noise, it
necklace
sounds like.
embodies magic and wonder. As you wear it, let it remind you of the extraordinary world we live in, and the many mysteries waiting to be discovered.
Let's do it
Did
right
you
there.
know that mushrooms are not plants or animals, but a mystical kingdom of their own? Their power and resilience are truly enchanting. And just like mushrooms, this necklace embodies magic and wonder. As you wear it, let it remind you of the extraordinary
next.
world we live in.
Cool. Now we have our captions here. I'm going to paste that. I had that already. I'm going to hit paste. And it's a little bit too long, so it gave me too many characters. Sometimes the emojis will do that. So I'm just going to go ahead and hit that, delete the emoji. Boom. Looks like, nope, it's still too long. Let's get that emoji gone too. And delete. Boom. It's still too long. Enchanted jewelry, nature wonder. Let's get rid of this one. I'm not sure if that's the one we want to get rid of, but boom. Now we have it under our 100 characters. So then what we would do is go down, and I'm done right there, and then go down, and you'd want to make sure it's public. And if you had a particular audience for like kids or whatever, then you want to hit that. Otherwise, you'll just hit upload short, and it's going to go from there, and then it's going to be ready. It's going to be all done. You don't have to do anything else from there. Cool. Hope you guys like this.